Morning, guys. It is 1,000,000 degrees and 1,000% humidity already. So I really need to be mowing. I got this time of year, normal thing. I got 5,000 different projects going, and I try to work on each one when I can. But right now, the grass is too wet to mow. It's already hot. But I got a shady spot, and I got something I need to do. So I actually started this maybe a month ago. Something simple too. So I'm going to put a water catchment system on my barn so that whenever I have my raised garden beds in the back, I will have a water catchment system there to water my plants with non-chlorinated water that I catch as rain and dew and everything. So I already bought a tank. I pretty much have almost everything. I was lucky enough that I acquired some guttering used to come off of a house, was going to be trashed the other day, and I'm going to piece it together and put it on. But my barn poses a little bit of a different problem. It won't mount like it will on a house because my barn has no soffit. I'm sure that a lot of you people will run across this same scenario if you want to put a water catchment system on your shed, your barn, your chicken coop, or whatever. A lot of buildings are built this way. So we're going to go out here and have a look at it real quick, and I'll show you what my fix was. So here is the tank that I bought. It was a food grade. I don't remember, 275 gallon, something like that. 300 gallon, no, 275 gallon. I see it on it. But it's a food grade tank. It's already clean. It's ready to go. And here is my overhang where I am going to put the gutter. Now you can see that I got these shelf brackets on here. So you cannot mount a gutter in the normal sense here because I've got metal overhang and there's nothing to mount it to. So I went to the flea market. I found these shelf brackets. I think I got, I don't know, $2 or $3 in all of them there. And I actually think I have a couple extras in the shop, but they're already on here. And there is fall on it from here down here past my bees to right here. So this is the low spot. So I have a little piece of gutter on this end, 25.5 foot piece of gutter on this end, and I will have my water catchment tank sitting right there. So then I can turn around and I'm going to raise it up. I'm going to try to get enough water flow, but I can turn around and I'll be able to water where my raised beds are going to be. So I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work out pretty good. My bees are really getting active this morning. I don't know if you can see them there, but so this gutter, not only is it going to catch water for me to water my plants and stuff, non-chlorinated water, but it's going to keep the water from pouring off the roof of my barn onto my beehive. So I put this up real quick and had a little piece of gutter here to block the beehive and protect it. But I plan on putting a couple more beehives here in the future. So let's go build a 25-foot long gutter. So I went to my local lumber company and I bought a couple of things. I bought a flexible downspout to go into the tank. I bought a left and a right end for my gutter, and I bought a downspout attachment that'll go through the gutter and then attach to this to go into my tank. So I think all these pieces here, I don't remember, cost me somewhere around the area of 10 bucks. So I've got a really good, nice, awesome air-powered rivet gun in there. It does steel rivets good, but I didn't figure there's no point of it. I went by Tool-O-Rama, and by the way, when y'all hear me say Tool-O-Rama, to me, for whatever reason, every tool store that is not name brand, such as Snap-on, Matco, Stanley, or whatever, I will always refer to as Tool-O-Rama. The first store we had in our town that sold tools like that, that was its name. And now, for whatever reason, every tool store I see like that is called Tool-O-Rama. Ours is actually Harbor Freight. Okay, but I went there and I bought this really cheap rivet gun with rivets for like $5. So I'm not expecting much out of it, but surely it'll pull these aluminum rivets in this aluminum gutter, right? So I got one more thing to show you. So the guy that took this off, they didn't spend a whole lot of time. They just cut it in sections. You know, they're working by the hour, so hours are important. So they just chopped it up when they got it, you know, to get it off the roof. But these are the brackets that snap in here and then attached right here with screws to the soffit. And I have some other brackets which actually went on the back and held it. But these, not only did they attach it to the house, but they made this rigid. As you can see right here, this is pretty flexible. So what I'm planning on doing is putting some of these brackets in every so often and putting a pop rivet through right here just to make it nice and rigid so it don't try to fold up on me at any time. I'll probably put them, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet apart. We'll just see how much it needs, okay? But right now, I got to square up the ends. I think this piece is a little over 14 or 15 foot long. I got a couple 10 or 12 foot pieces there. So I need around 25, 26 feet right now, which is where the downspout's going to come out. And let's go ahead and make a 25 foot long piece right now. So I know I could bring my chop saw out here and cut this. Hell, I even have a metal chop saw, but to be honest with you, I just don't feel like dragging all them tools out here. So I got a cutoff disc and a 4-inch grinder, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm not making a whole bunch of cuts anyway, but we're just gonna square up the end of this. So we can put an end cap on it. Okay. Easy enough. Get it over here where I won't step on it. Grab a file. Really unnecessary, but I'm doing it anyway. All right. Oh, see how that fits. All right. So here's my end cap. It's good and tight. So what I'm going to do to attach this is I'm just going to take and squirt this full of silicone and give it a few pinches right here with some needle nose. Dripped on my glasses. Boy, I hate that. It's already that warm. All right. Give me a paper towel. All right, see, this is not like I would do on a house, but this is on my barn water catchment system, and it's going to work fine, right? So let me turn it around, square this end. So it's bent pretty good up to about right here. We're going to take about that much off. Clean that up just a little bit. All right, so this will go inside the next piece, and I'll put probably 3 or 4 pop rivets in it and a bead of silicone so the water runs down past it. Let's see how long it is. (13'9". All right. So I'll show you what my plan is with these brackets. I got my rivet gun. I got some 5/32 rivets. I got a 5/32 drill bit. I'm just going to snap in the brace here. I'm going to eyeball it where I need to drill. I'm going to drill my hole. I'm going to grab a rivet. Grab my cheap rivet gun. Gonna line that up. Stick it through. Give it a squeeze just like that. So that's going to make that much more solid. Get this piece out of here. I don't want it in my driveway. Come right down here. Snap our next one in. All right. We'll see if I can even do this by myself. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know if I can even show you this, but I don't know how many hawks y'all see, but 1, 2, 3. Oh, they all just went 4, 5, 6. I got like 8 of those Mississippi kites, which is a hawk right here. Right now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 flying right now. There's a couple that may be out elsewhere hunting, but it's pretty cool. They always get in this tree right here over my chicken coop. But back to where we're at here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill holes underneath and put rivets in from the bottom to pull it down on all them brackets good. And let's see how this works. All right, so I'm gonna put my drop down right here, a little short piece of gutter, and my water tank right here. All right, guys, my microphone died earlier and I didn't get a chance to show you where I'm at, but here we are. I'm all done. I've got the gutter up, goes down, ties into my water tank, goes into the top. Water tank's up on 2 blocks, and if you notice, it is tilted a little to the right. That's because the outlet is on this side, and I wanted it to be a little lower on this side. But let's collect some water. We'll collect some water in it and see how it goes.